Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So after Ryan Garcia comes off the canvas to stop Luke Campbell, he immediately calls out Tank Davis again, and it looks like there's a really, really good chance that we're going to see this fight next. Gervonta, he reacted to the fight, to Ryan Garcia's performance, and it looked like he had posted a comment during the fight because first he said Ryan will run into shots, and then later on he said, see, as if he called it while he was watching the fight. I thought it was pretty interesting. After the fight, Ryan Garcia, he admitted, he said, I know a lot of people are worried about me taking the Tank fight, but that's the fight that I want. So with Ryan saying that, I could see some people really, really trying to talk him out of taking the fight. But he's in too deep right now, because right now he's the mandatory for Devin Haney's belt. So if he doesn't fight Tank Davis next, then it'll make all the sense in the world for him to fight Devin Haney. Or Teofimo Lopez if Teo wasn't going to fight Kambosos, which he most likely will be fighting Kambosos, which means that most likely leaves Tank and Devin left. Unless he wants to fight Shakur Stevenson, right? And I don't think he's going to fight Shakur Stevenson next. So there would be no reason for him to fight anyone else out of those names that I just mentioned. So I expect Ryan Garcia and Gervonta to start negotiations as soon as possible. We might even get an announcement in the next 2 or 3 weeks. You know, it's so crazy when you think about the double standards in the sport of boxing, because on one hand you have Teofimo Lopez, where ESPN is trying to protect him from black fighters, telling him, you're the undisputed champion, you can pick and choose whoever you want. That's what they say. That's what Max Kellerman said to Teo, and other people have said. You can fight whoever you want. Even when Teo did an interview on DAZN, Chris Mannix said that to him. Now, what's so crazy is they said the same thing about Ryan Garcia. But when it comes to Ryan Garcia, Ryan, unlike Teo, he doesn't even have a belt. So they told him, matter of fact, so how are you telling Teofimo Lopez, because you're undisputed, you can pick and choose whoever you want to fight? How are you going to say the same thing to someone who has no belts? Right after the fight, Chris Mannix, he said that Ryan Garcia is the mandatory now for the WBC belt. And then he said, but that is meaningless because he doesn't really need to fight him. He could have took the Devin Haney fight whenever he wanted to. He's the star in this division now. He can fight whoever he wants. How do you say it's meaningless for a fighter who has no belts to fight for a world title and literally say he can fight whoever he wants? That means they're saying if he wanted to, he could fight a Rocky Fielding type of opponent next. He could fight an Avni Yildirim type of opponent if he wants, or a Kamil Sismeta type of opponent, the guy that Golovkin just beat. In fact, they would prefer that Ryan Garcia goes the European route as opposed to getting in the ring with the Tank Davis or Devin Haney. But Ryan Garcia, he went off script, like I just said in my last video, and as they were trying to protect him, because when he was doing the interview, I gotta reiterate, say this again, when Ryan was doing his interview with Chris Mannix, Chris told Ryan to his face, you're the shot caller. You can fight whoever you want. Guys, can you ever recall any old media member, any reporter saying this to Floyd Mayweather, to Andre Ward? Hell, do you even remember anyone saying this to Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford? In fact, it's the complete contrary when you're on the coincidental list. Remember, they wanted Floyd Mayweather at age 38 to move up to middleweight and fight Gennady Golovkin. When it came to Andre Ward, they asked him to move up to a higher weight class to fight Sergey Kovalev, who was undefeated and considered pound for pound one of the best fighters in the world at the time. But when it comes to Ryan Garcia, when it comes to Canelo, when it comes to Teofimo Lopez, you call the shots. You can fight whoever you want to fight. And that right there is how good that Hope Insurance is. That insurance, it covers anything, any problem you run into, you are completely covered. It don't matter if you have all of the belts, if you got 3 of the belts, or if you have no belts. They are still going to say, You are the shot caller. You ain't got to fight no damn Tank Davis. You ain't got to fight no damn Devin Haney. You can fight whoever you want to fight because you're the shot caller now. But as bad as they want to protect Ryan, Ryan wants the smoke. He wants the smoke. He ain't capping when he tell you guys that he wants Tank next. He's for real. The question is, will his team talk him out of it? I don't think they will because, like I told you guys, at this point, it's either Devin Haney, Tank, or Teofimo Lopez. Ryan just took a huge leap forward. There's no reason for him to take 2 steps back. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia will be one of the biggest fights of the year. And it'll be extremely entertaining. Because one thing about Ryan Garcia is he gets hit. He gets hit. And even Gervonta showed that he can be touched up a little bit in the Leo Santa Cruz fight. But there's no doubt about it, Gervonta has a better defense than Ryan Garcia. We'll see if Ryan Garcia's height, his speed, his reach, and his power will make up for his lack of defense. I'll break that fight down a little bit more when it's official, but that's all I got for now, and I'm on to the next one, guys. Listen, I'm telling you guys right now, in the world that we live in today, one of the most important things in life to have is a good lawyer. And I can vouch for this one right here, because this brother is my personal lawyer. So if you need any type of legal representation, if you need legal advice, if you're having problems on YouTube, on your regular job, or whatever it is, contact lawyer, mediator, and business consultant Issa Israel's law firm. I've been knowing this man for a while, and he has been a true blessing to me. I'm telling you, he's affordable, he will work with you, but most importantly, he's not going to just treat you like a customer. He will have your best interest. So to get in contact with him, go to iilawfirm.com or consultsglobal.com. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, then this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Deki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodeki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.